storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
What's up, y'all? What we got? 4751 in here? Might need a storyline. They all need a storyline. COVID is not a scam. We go to supermarkets. Yes, we go to supermarkets, but theoretically we're in and out versus a packed wedding. Look, I don't care. Look, I would have went to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? I would have went. I would have worn my mask, but I would have went. But you can't get mad that the producers don't want to come. Because it's just some things you won't be able to socially distance. You cannot socially distance at school. You cannot socially distance at no wedding, gyms. That shit, it's dumb. It's dumb. All right? Moving right along from that. We got to talk about Tamar and David here. So, now Tamar, I'm going to get in your ass. Okay? I'm glad you better. Sweetheart, I'm glad you better. But I'm going to get in your ass. I should have knew never to trust your judgment when you chased Vincent down from that white lady, blonde hair and blue eyed. I should have knew when you took all the strength in your right arm to lift that stomach up before he got that lap band surgery and to get to the meat to the goodies. I should have knew that your judgment in life was not that well. I should have knew that you would even marry a man that said he preferred white women and preferred blonde hair and blue eyes, even though ain't no attractive blonde hair, blue-eyed woman getting with a Vincent heavy-lipped, heavy stomach, can't find a dick ass Herbert. When men prefer, most of the time when black men go outside their race, they get with trash. Damn. I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. Damn. Damn. I didn't say all. I said most from what we see. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. Are y'all still there with me? Are y'all still kicking it there with me? I'm gonna wait for y'all because that's you make proclamations like that. People get in their feelings. Okay, all right. Most of the time, when people date outside their race, they usually date the trash of the other race because they're usually the undesirables. Because if you're desirable in your own race, you usually get swooped up by somebody of your own race really quick. Facts. Okay? This is why we shouldn't be mad at people when they date out. Yeah, I tell y'all to date out all the time to keep your options open, but you shouldn't be mad because everybody got to go where they fit in. It is what it is. But for Tamar to chase after a heavy-lipped, heavy-bellied ass man, okay, who prefers something that looks nothing like you. I don't care how many blonde wigs you put in your head. It didn't work, man. And you thought that shit was going to work out. I should have knew you had bad decision-making then. I should have knew. When you told us that David was fine as hell. And I don't look at niggas like that, Tamar, but I'm just letting you know. You set these ladies up for disappointment. You kept, he's fine. Oh my God. I'm so head over here. Ma'am, just because he makes you orgasm 10 times back to back, I'm pretty sure he Big Sean's you. He's African. Them African men, I would never screw behind an African man because I would be a disappointment to you. It is what it is. So just because he made you come 10 times, he gave you all the orgasms like Big Sean give Janae Aiko. That's why her ass ain't with nowhere and she can't hardly talk. She's sore, and she's tired, and very drained. And Big Sean is an Aries. So he's going to own her vagina forever. Because Aries men are very dominant and controlling. Anyway. So we should have knew then that you really couldn't see out the eyes that good. And we should have knew that you didn't have no good damn judgment. And after your sister then posted and said, David, you weasel, you ferret, you are beyond contempt. Do not include my children in your shenanigans. Please leave my family alone. Now, Tony got a lot of bass in her voice, but she don't speak that loud. All you children that was popped in your mouth and your throats by your mammies for all them years and your pappies, y'all just lost y'all voice. I want y'all to get y'all voice back. Damn, it's okay, Tony. Evelyn ain't gonna give you no more whooping, so slap the piss out your mouth. Anyway. So, for whatever reason, Tony put that up. David has been speaking out a lot on his IG page. Allegedly, David's court date with Tamar has been postponed, and he has a restraining order on her. It's a whole big fat ass mess. But instead of Tamar just sticking with status quo, instead of Tamar just saying nothing, Tamar spoke out. And so I want us to listen to what Tamar had to say, and you gonna tell me if you still gonna stick in this story or if we done and we threw this away like we did Megan and Tori. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. First we're gonna play what Tawanda had to say about it. We ain't gonna forget about Tawanda. She gets mad when you do.
Tony is okay. She's just really pissed off. And David, as we all are, we don't appreciate or, I guess, agree or condone the way that he's handling the situation. It's even deeper than you guys can even imagine. So,
y'all only know the surface of it.
That's it. So for Tony to even say something and to post it on social media, because she never does anything like that, he's gone way too far.
Yeah.
And like she said, you don't involve the children. We don't care what happens or how we may disagree or agree to disagree. You never involve the children, and David went over the line when it comes to that. So
somebody said, "Drop David's address, please."
I can't do that. But I would say, my words is that I believe that he's a loser boy, from the rooter to the tutor. And if I'm calling somebody a loser boy, I mean it.
Yeah, she mean that.
Kika Nunu said Tony is private, so I knew it had to be. So you already know Kika Nunu too.
That ain't even her name.
And listen, she's a friend of the family's, and I've known her forever.
But you adding letters and words.
Kika Nunu too.
Yeah, that's not even her name.
That's what I call it. That's what I call Kia. Kika Nunu too.
Cool.
Okay, now Tawanda didn't really add that much. Oh shit. Now to me, Tawanda, damn names was up. Tawanda really didn't add that much to the damn discussion. She was basically just saying this is why Tony spoke out. They basically used Tawanda as a PR. She was Tony's PR when Tony got through paying her, because Tony is the bankruptcy barber. So when she ran out of money to pay her, and Tawanda went over there stealing them Evelyn SSI checks in order to get by, all right, because she got a baby daddy that's eating Cheetos and jerking off on his grandma's flu and don't want to get no job. I would be so embarrassed if I was a woman to be with a man that don't want to work and don't want to get no damn job. What in the hell is you doing, nigga, if you ain't got no damn job? Them kids in school 8 hours a day. They gone out the house. Why you don't want to work? Well, who raising these men where they don't want to work? Golly, at least Tawanda got her a real man now. But I want us to move on because Tamar had to address the situation. So this is what Tamar had to say.
And I just wanted to come on here and just clear some things up. I really honestly appreciate my family, all of a sudden speaking up for me. I do appreciate that. And, it's expected when you're going through a breakup for families, to choose a side and have things to say. It's never positive. And I know nobody agrees with what, David said on his live. I don't agree with what he said, But I do feel compelled to say that it wasn't a terrible relationship. David was an amazing partner to me. He was an amazing stepdad to Logan. He wasn't a clout chaser. He wasn't trying to be on TV. He did everything on TV and showed up for me because I asked him to. And I don't feel like majority of the things that are being said is warranted because, what I went through this summer was very traumatic for both of us. And he was there for me every step of the way, even when most people were not. The people that I thought was going to show up did not show up. He showed up. And that's why I feel so compelled to say something now because, as much as I understand everybody dragging him through the mud and saying what they need to say because of what he said on his live, the other part is still present too. And this is not me trying to get back with David or we working things out because we're not. I haven't talked to him or seen him since August 30th. Just me on my journey. I just really want to do the right thing. And I'm sorry if I look ridiculous trying to do the right thing, but, I just wanted to say that. And, unfortunately, this is a situation where nobody wins. We're in a legal dispute and things are blown out of proportion. And I just feel really bad for everybody, including myself. So I would just really like to heal private. Feel the need to tell my story.
Hold on. There we go.
And be able to tell my story when I feel the need to tell my story. So everybody involved, thank you, I love you, but I would like to heal in private. Lee.
All right, so we're gonna get to that later. Okay, so with that statement from Tamar, and I'm gonna go easy because she's going through actual problems, so we're gonna take this seriously. Number one, she absolutely sounded like somebody had a knife or gun in her head when she recorded that. You know how when you watch the movies and they be like, tell her you okay. Tell her you okay. I'm fine. I'm great. Like, that's absolutely what that shaky ass voice gave me. That was not the Tamar that we know. That was not he, she, we, the whole stadium. There was not have several seats, honey. There was none of that. That was a different kind of Tamar. Tamar, you got to stop this shit. Once again, you're covering for your abusers. You're covering for everybody. And in your time of need, who's really covering for you? I'm not saying that Tamar is an easy person to get along with. She's personally somebody I would never call a friend. Somebody like that, they have trouble taking accountability. They're very loud and rambunctious. It would just be she's somebody that it would be very hard to love her. She's one of those people, and we all know people like that. People that, and I'm telling you is, if you have a friendship or a relationship with somebody, and you never heard them say, I'm sorry, you never heard them take accountability, get away from them ASAP. But I say all of that to say, Tamar is once again taking on the shame of whatever happened, and is trying to cover for her aggressor. I'm not saying she didn't have no parts in it. I truly believe she wants the domestic violence charges on her drop, so she's trying to play nice. But David is holding something over her head. I don't know if he's threatening her. I don't know if he's threatening to kill her. I don't know if it's more shit she's done that she don't want to talk about. I mean, we already know when you was down here in Atlanta a few years ago and the girl was eating your coochie, allegedly. Who cares? Allegedly, you pay girls to eat your coochie. Who cares? Who don't? So, I don't know what David got over your head or what hold he has on you. I would tell you this, you're not done with him. That was not the voice of someone that was done with him. You're done for now, but you ain't done. You ain't finished. And so, we're watching a woman here who her life has not went the way she wanted. She didn't get success when she wanted. She got the success and things went up really fast and crashed just as fast as well. This woman has went from living in a 15,000 square foot house to a high-rise apartment. You might not think that's a lot. That's a big damn deal. Shout out to all the cosmetology workers out there. Your work is truly essential because without you guys, a lot of us will be walking around here looking like ragamuffins. You guys are the true MVPs. And since you guys are the true MVPs, I'm about to bring you the most valuable app to your career. ShearShare is a salon and barbershop booth rental app that's available in over 625 cities. Been featured in Forbes magazine, Fortune magazine, and more, and is known as the Airbnb of the cosmetology industry. Now you might be asking, ShearShare. Yeah, if you try to say it like 7 times back to back, your tongue is gonna get tied. But most importantly, what's not gonna be tied up is your money, because with ShearShare, you can literally work out of any salon, spa, barbershop at your leisure. Okay, you just simply pay your fee and that's it. So ShearShare's not gonna take a commission, they're not gonna take an extra cut, and you ain't gonna owe them at the end of the month. This app ensures that you are able to work out of whatever space you want to at your particular leisure. ShearShare booking. All right, prices start at just $15 per day, so you damn near gonna get your first booking for free. This woman has been through a lot, and she's still not dealing with the number one issue that has caused all of this. The fact that her family has failed her. The fact that this girl here, who's still a little girl in her head, because when she experienced that trauma, that brain stopped developing. That's why she has the characteristics and personality of a little girl. So while her mama said, I'll slap you in your mouth, like she's still 9 years old on the church choir, not getting that note right. Evelyn Braxton, a.k.a. Maddie Moss Clark, a.k.a. Joe Jackson. Is that the secret to getting results out of people, to beating the hell out of? I ain't gonna lie, like I started boxing, right? And every time I lost my stance or put my head down, my trainer would tap me, right? He would just tap me. And I'm like, if this Cuban son of a bitch don't stop tapping me, and then he don't speak English, so I'm like working through Spanish. But when I promise you in my sleep, I was like jerking and moving. So I'm just like, maybe that's the key. I don't want to have kids that have to beat them. But anyway, yeah, Tamar, I'm not buying your shit. I'm not buying David's shit. I think y'all both toxic. I think you're more of the victim than him. And quite frankly, when Goldie was around, I think she saw that evil ass spirit that was on him, which is why he wanted her gone. Because I don't give a damn what your beliefs are. If you ain't got nothing to hide, you wouldn't be acting like that, David. Shit, Tamar, you moved too damn fast anyway after Vince. Tamar, when was the last time you been by yourself and really loved on yourself and got to know yourself? But to know yourself is to heal thyself, Tamar Braxton. And until you can do that, you will be on this Ferris wheel for the rest of your damn life. Now, you will always be reality TV gold, and the white folks down the we will throw you $1,500 in a chicken plate to put your shit on blast, to further drain whatever energy you got out of left in you. They love that shit when you overdose. They love that shit when you allegedly tried to kill yourself. They love that shit. That's a story. That's money. One thing about this industry, they're going to get money out that ass in life or in death. It's the oath that you sign. And so now that y'all done signed y'all relationship and family away on that show, where you ain't even getting no residuals off that bitch, the least you can do is pick up the pieces. It's the second stage of your life. Do this shit and do it right. You got a child looking at you, Tamar. You got a son looking at you, Tamar. And an unstable ass mother will raise an unstable ass son. And that is not another black man we need out in the world. Can we keep it real? I don't know where his father is. Father, to take them Popeyes biscuits out your mouth and come get your child. Spend time with him. Give Tamar a break. Tamar, if you ain't right for you, you can't be right for your kid. And everything that you're going through now, you will see it again in the next generation. Just like you were the physical manifestation of all your mother's angers. You was the last child in that house when your pappy was sleeping with Miss Wanda. And everything, emotion, feeling your mama felt, she put it right into you because you was the only one there to still listen. It's time to expose some shit, Tamar. Who's these family members that was screwing you? Why did nobody say nothing? Why was this all done in the name of the Lord? We need to know. You air that out and you heal that, and magically the rest of your shit will start to come together. That's all I got to say. I'm done preaching. Now, are you tired of being fat as hell? Are you sick of your breasts hitting your lap when you sit down? Are you embarrassed every time you go out and people think you pregnant, but you really not? You just had a big burrito last night. If you were going through them problems, and guess what? I got a solution for you, and your solution is going to be found in NUTRABURST. Now, before you get mad, let me let you know, in addition to using NUTRABURST products, you're going to need a healthy caloric deficit diet. But one of my favorite products that NUTRABURST offers is called Resolution Drops and Life Drops. And I'm telling you, they help me not eat as much because, you know, I'm a cookie monster. I'm a slave to that pata monster. So if you a slave to the pasta and the cookies like me, get you some Resolution and some Life Drops. My link is in the description box below.
Got questions? Talking to one of the world's top 10 psychics ought to help. Dr. Linda Salvin is amazing with an uncanny ability to clarify your issues and bring you quick and accurate answers and predictions. From the White House to the homeless, Dr. Linda has helped thousands over more than 2 decades on her national radio show, by phone, in person. When you need answers, Dr. Linda lights the way. Book time with this gifted healer and clairvoyant now. Visit lindasalvin.com or call 888-509-1077. And you can bring Dr. Linda's metaphysical healing home with her spirit-filled candles, Wicks of Wisdom, where pure essential oils and elements are powerfully released through her proprietary rituals to assist you in love, legal, career, finances, health, and more. Wicks of Wisdom work. See them and order yours at lindasalvin.com. Always fun and accurate, Dr. Linda's visions bring you solutions. Call 888-509-1077 509-1077 or visit lindasalvin.com.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.